Okay, KGB here, just doing a quick update of a theory that we kind of came up with in the stream today, and I thought I'd share that with you because I think it has some validity to it. Um, as you know, in my video yesterday, we kind of compared the SPY to the previous fractal of 2020, the crash fractal, the COVID fractal, of when we had the sharp downturn in 2020, and the correlation to that with the GME squeeze. We're going to do the same thing today, but we're going to add a little punchline to it. So let's go over it quickly again. So this is SPY, right? On the left, we got SPY. On the right, we're going to put GME. Just to go over briefly the position that we went over yesterday, but I'm going to add something to it. So I'm going to take off all this garbage here. Reset this and go to a daily. A daily on the SPY. Now, as you can see on both screens, these indicate the same time frame. Now, as you can see here, right, we had the flash crash of 2020. We all know what happened there. And right at the bottom, we had Jimmy bottom on the same day, right here. Exact same day, SPY hit the bottom, Jimmy bottomed, and we flew up. Now, what kind of significance does it have now? I'm going to tell you, because I have a theory that many countries around the world lately have banned short selling. China, obviously, Singapore, India, I believe, South Korea, don't quite quote me on these, but a lot, I think even Vietnam or something, have banned short selling recently. Now, the significance of this is if we are planning a requel, if we're planning on basically short squeezing again, we want to get them when they're at their weakest, right? And just like here, they were at their weakest, and we had Ryan Cohen buying in, we had Michael Burry buying in, and we had Roaring Kitty and all the Wall Street Bets guys buying in, and so it was kind of great timing that the market was down, their collateral was a lot less, and these guys put the pressure on at the right moment. Now, why I find this significant is because right now with the SPY, as you know from my previous videos, I believe that we are in a significant downturn in the market. And I'm going to go to the 4 hour here, maybe even the hour, but let me go to an hour. And as I mentioned yesterday, we're in the Dobrain box here in a Wyckoff distribution pattern. And I believe that we're going to bounce here for a week or two and then continue on down. Now, we end up right at April 20th. Okay, if this plays out exactly as it did before 4 years ago when we had the squeeze, this thing would end April 20th. Okay, that's when we would bottom down here. Now, as I mentioned, I'm going to take you to the Hong Kong market. And as you also know in my videos recently, I've been bullish on China for about a month or two and following this fractal here. And this played out fairly well. Now, if, hypothetically speaking, since January 9th, right here, is when Roaring Kitty tweeted, and he had a bunch of Asian guys with surrounding a cat. Did you guys see that? And he had green on January 9th, which is pretty much right here. And from then, China's been green. Ending, you're not going to see it on this. Maybe I'll go to a 4 hour. Ending when? April 20th. So now let's put the clues together. They banned short selling. They kicked Citadel out of China. Now, let's say they have to sell off U.S. assets to pay for all the crime that they've been doing in China and overseas, forcing the China market to go up and our market to go down till April 20th. Now, that can do with the Japan carry trade. You can make arguments about all that kind of stuff, but let's just say that they have to cover the Asian markets because they've been naked shorting that market for years, and time's up. So now we're going to find that they are going to run this up. They're going to tank SPY down until April 20th, and that's what Roaring Kitty was probably indicating, and it's just a hypothetical. He wasn't talking about our market. He was talking about the China market. And then Ryan Cohen goes in and buys Alibaba. Okay? Just a theory, kind of sharing my thoughts out loud, but it would make perfect sense. And then once again, we crash the market until April 20th, while they're the weakest after covering China and selling off assets and their collateral's low. You're going to start to see these guys apply pressure around April 20th. Who knows what might happen, mergers, acquisitions, I'll throw some tinfoil out there with BBBY. It would make perfect sense that is the requel. Let me know your thoughts. I'm just spitballing here, man. I'm just throwing stuff out at the wall. And if someone knows something that I don't, which is very likely, let me know what your thoughts are. Because, I don't know what I'm doing. But, yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there and see if it sticks. So I appreciate you watching. And now you know what I think I know. And not financial advice, of course. Have a great evening.